Hello. Okay, it looks like it's still buffering, but I think I'm live. Am I live now? Okay, yes. It's still buffering. It takes like a second or two. Okay. Well, hello everyone. My name is Miss Erin. It's so nice to see you. I'm back. It's Friday. And today I am here to talk about one author, but who I think would appeal to many, many different people. And so I wanted to start out with something silly because I think this author is very silly in a lovely, wonderful way. So instead of saying, well, hello there, I wanted to say, well, hello there. Who is this? I'm a whale, and I like to say, well, hello there. Oh my gosh, is that silly? Oh, that is so silly. Yes, I love silly things, and so I love the author that we're talking about today. So first I wanted to say hello. We miss you. We miss you not just at the Mount Airy Library, but at all of our Carroll County libraries. We really, really miss you. But we're so happy that you're joining us here in this online format. So we get to see and interact with you guys, and you get to see and interact with us, which is great. Okay. So, before I start with the author, I wanted to start with a song that's kind of about your feelings. And if you come to my story times in the branch, you know that I love to start out with this song, so you might be familiar. It goes, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. Now you can't see my feet, but you can see my friend's feet. I have a friend here. Yes, hello. You can see my feet. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. Boom, boom. If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. Boom, boom. Yay! Excellent job! Okay, friends. So today, oh, did I forget something? We did clap your hands, stomp your feet. What comes next? If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! If you're happy and you know it, and you really want to show it, if you're happy and you know it, shout hooray, hooray! Excellent job! You did it. Fantastic. So, the author I want to talk about today is Todd Parr. Have you seen any of his books before? This is the Kindness book, and this is by Todd Parr. And Todd Parr writes a lot about kindness and positivity and being yourself and being really silly and fun and different and cool and unique and lots of cool things. So I wanted to talk about Todd Parr today. And so he doesn't always just talk about if you're happy and you know it. Sometimes he talks about other emotions too. So let's see. Whoop. In this book, he talks about being worried. Yeah. This book is called the Don't Worry book. And this talks about not just being happy, but sometimes being worried. Do you make different faces when you have a different feeling? So let's see. What would your happy face look like? Here's my happy face. Yay, happy! What would your angry face look like? Yeah, angry. Hmm. What would your worried face look like? Ooh. What would your silly face look like? Very good. Excellent. So you have a lot of different emotions. And in this book, whoops, that's not that book. In this book, Todd Parr talks about being worried. And sometimes, especially with what's going on right now, we can get really worried. Grown-ups too. But Todd Parr has a really great way of telling us how we can kind of deal with those issues. So on this page, he says, worrying happens when you think too much about a problem or feel afraid that something bad is going to happen. Do you feel like that sometimes? Yeah. You're not alone. Lots of people feel that way. I think everyone feels that way at some point. Another time you might worry is when you meet someone for the first time. Hello. Would that worry you? Maybe a little. But he also has ways to help us overcome our worry. Let me show you what I mean. Oh, he says sometimes when you get sick or have to go to the doctor, you can get worried. Yeah, that happens. Or sometimes when you're watching TV, yeah, that happens too. But let's see what he tells us to do to help with that. Oh my gosh, are you ready? This one's really silly. He says, you can wear underwear on your head. What? That could help you keep from being worried. You could read a book. Oh, especially out in the sunshine. That's a great place to read a book. You could dance. Wow. And you can exercise. You could take a walk with your grown-up or maybe do some woof, meow, yoga like these cats and dogs are doing. Yay! Very cool. So he tells us it's okay to be worried, but there's also ways to help you with that too. Okay, let's see. Another book that he has is called Reading Makes You Feel Good. Remember in our Don't Worry book, it says reading makes you feel good, that you could get over your worry? That's what this book is about too. Do you like to read? Do you like to read by yourself or even have your grown-up help you read? Or be read to by your grown-up? Yes. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter how old you get, you could still love being read to. I still love it. All right, so reading makes you feel good. He talks about lots of different places that you could read or things that you could read about. And let's see, I marked some of the pages so I could show you. And you know, while we're stuck at home, unfortunately, we can't go to places like we would like to, like the library or like a museum or the zoo. But do you know, by reading, you could find your favorite animal who would be at the zoo and read more about that animal. And then when we get to go to the zoo again, guess what? We would know so much more about those favorite animals. Yep, you could read about monkeys and who's this? Elephants and roar, lions and pandas. You could read about lots of things. You could also travel to faraway places, even just by staying at home. Because you could read about places where you could go skiing, or where you could stay at a hotel, or where you could fly to. Lots of very cool places. And guess what? You could even make someone feel better when they are sick. You could help by reading to them, right? Yes, excellent. So this is Reading Makes You Feel Good by Todd Parr. Do you have a favorite book? Yeah? Do you have a favorite book? Do you like to read and reread your favorite book? I do too. I know that sometimes when I'm feeling a little bit down, or even that worried feeling that we have, that I love to go back and reread a book that I know that I love. And I feel like it's taking me back to that place, and I love it. Okay, I have a song that we can learn together. So this song is called The Library Song, and it's by a man named Tom Chapin, and it actually is a book on its own. I don't have a copy of that book with me, but you can check online to see if it's there. It's called The Library Book, and this is called The Library Song, and it goes, I'm going down to the library, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Very good. It has a second verse. Are you ready? Gonna say hi to the dictionary, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Excellent! So while we can't visit the library right now, we can go online and go to our library there and download books, right? So you could sing this when you're going online. You could sing, I'm going down to the library, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Gonna say hi to the dictionary, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Excellent! Okay, do you remember when we learn a song, we learn it once, and then we practice it, and then we sing it a third time. So we do it 3 times to get really, really good at it. Ready? All right, here's our last time. I'm going down to the library, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Ready? Gonna say hi to the dictionary, picking out a book, check it in, check it out. Excellent job! Very good. Now, I've been talking about our library, but you at home might have your own library. Do you have a shelf or a bookcase that has books on it? You do? Wow! You have your own library. So when you go over to your shelf or your bookcase, you could sing that song then, because you're going to your own library. Very cool, friends. Okay. I also wanted to share other things that I like about Todd Parr, is that I love that he has a message in a lot of his books that say, be who you are. And this book is called Be Who You Are. But I think this sentence can apply to his other books too. And I like, let me see, I'm going to show you the pages that I marked. I love how Todd Parr draws. He has such an interesting style. Oh my gosh. He says, be silly. If you're silly, you should be silly. Why is this character silly? What is he doing? What is he wearing on his head? Is he wearing shorts on his head? Do you wear shorts on your head? No, not usually, but when you're being silly, you do. He says, be brave. Be brave. Oh, our little fish is brave because she sees a great big doo-dum, 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 dum, 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 a shark. So he says, be brave if that's who you are. He also says, dance! Wow, look at all of these characters dancing. Wow, oh, who is that dancing? Is that a skunk? That is so silly. He also says you should play, discover, learn, and my favorite, read. So Todd Parr tells us we should be who we are. We should be all of these things, right? Excellent. Okay, so He also has a book that's called It's Okay to Be Different, which is a very similar message to Be Who You Are. And so here we have some different people. This isn't even a person. What is this? Is this an alien? Yes, this is an alien. And he says, it's okay to be different. It's okay to wear glasses if you wear glasses. It's okay to not wear glasses if you don't wear glasses. It's okay to talk about your feelings. Roar. Oh, who's talking about their feelings here? A lion. Yeah. Do you think lions have feelings they need to talk about? Sure. He also says, oh, where's my page? It's okay to come in last. Uh-oh, who's our friend that came in last? The turtle. Oh, but I know a story about a turtle and a rabbit where he doesn't come in last. Maybe you could find a story like that, and you can tell your grown-up why he doesn't come in last in that story. And it's okay to dance by yourself. Yeah, when the music moves you, just dance. That's very fun. So my other favorite thing about Todd Parr is that he ends every one of his books on the last page with a letter. He writes in here, it's okay to be different. You are special and important just because of being who you are. Love, Todd. And because he's silly, guess what our friend the dog is wearing? Sunglasses. That's so silly. So Todd Parr always writes a letter to his reader at the end of his books. And I think that is such a cool thing, especially right now when we have to be away from each other. We can still write letters. You could write a letter with a pen and some paper, and then you could fold it up and put it in an envelope and mail it to someone, or you could write a letter out and take a picture of it and show it to someone. So I wrote a letter for you all. Would you like to see my letter? Yes? Excellent. My letter says, Dear friends, I miss you so much. I hope you are reading, learning, and having fun at home. Stay safe and healthy. I hope to see you again very soon. Love, Miss Erin. And that is true. I miss you so much, and I hope you are having lots of fun and doing great things at home and staying so safe and healthy so that when we can see each other again, we'll get to see each other. Now, I wanted to give you a suggestion for an extension at home. And if you do this, please, please, please take a picture and put it in the comments below. I want to see if you could draw like Todd Parr. So remember, Todd Parr has a very simple but very fun drawing style. Maybe you could draw yourself or your pet or your grown-up or your very best friend. I drew myself. Do you want to see my self-portrait? Okay, ready? Dun, 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 dun. Yay! Don't we look just alike? Yes! Excellent. And I put a planet and stars because I just love space. So maybe you could draw some things you like too with your self-portrait. Thank you so much for coming today, friends. Okay, as usual, we are going to end with our affirmations. Are you ready? Please repeat after me. I am great. I am great. I am smart. I am smart. I am strong. I am strong. I am loved. I am loved. Today is going to be awesome! Today is going to be awesome! Yay! Excellent! Friends, I hope you have such an awesome day, and I will see you here next week at 11 o'clock. But be sure to check our Facebook page for lots of great things. We have other programs going on for more ages than just our kiddos. So please check us out. And thank you again. We miss you, and we will see you soon. Bye, friends.